Hello! The weather has been so nice for the past few days. That's why everyone is out. And I did actually a long hiking this morning. Although it was a bit cloudy in the morning, but it was still warm. Actually, it was hot. And now it's even hotter. And it's sunny too. So I'm taking some more walk. Today I will give you tips about how to stay fit, healthy and emotionally well while traveling, because traveling can be amazing but also exhausting. When you travel, you're taking in the views, trying new foods, having fun, but on the other hand, your schedule and your routines change, right? So you're not in your house, you're not in your comfort zone, so it's a completely different situation than you are used to. Okay, I will first tell you about my travels and how I take care of my wellness needs while traveling, packed with very useful tips. And at the end of the video, I will list quick, practical travel wellness hacks covering different situations and challenges. So together they will cover both short and long trip needs. Before we dive into details, if you are new here, click on that subscribe button right below so that you do not miss out on my future videos. Okay, let's start with fitness. I remember a time when I went on a business trip where I stayed at a hotel, which was a huge business hotel with big fitness complex, pool, and other sports, areas. But I was so busy that I had no time to hit the gym or utilize the other, like sports facilities. And there was a conference that I attended all day, every day. And then in the evening, business meetings during dinners with the management team of the company. So I just only once went to the hot tub at the rooftop of the hotel. And, that was just only for half an hour. I had time, like before I went to bed. And, it was just after dinner, before I slept, just that little bit of time that I had. But that's not enough for gym. But in the mornings, 15 minutes of stretching and quick body weight workout, in total just 15 minutes, was very helpful to make me feel energized and get ready for the day. I didn't have a resistance band with me that time, but that would also work well. Very lightweight to pack in your baggage. Like in break times, which were like 10 minutes each, I walked through the hallways next to the conference rooms, all the way out to the front of the hotel to get in the open air. Most of the breaks, I made sure I got some natural daylight. And during lunchtime, I did not eat at the hotel where the conference was. I made sure I ate in nearby restaurants, which let me walk and get sunshine a bit. Although, it was just a short break. It was only for a short time. Still, it was helpful. So when you travel for work reasons, you're busy, but that is either usually sitting at a desk or conference or just standing up. So, we still need the necessary exercises. Move your body, even when you are short on time. Skip driving, taxis, or public transport when possible. Walking is an easy way to stay active and explore at the same time. I'm more motivated to walk when traveling because you want to, explore the area. Of course, sometimes I drive or take a cab too, but if the area is walkable, I try to do that. Biking is a good way to see around also. Go for a hike, do sightseeing, explore as much as you can while being active at the same time. I don't need the gym much while, traveling. I mean, if I'm staying at a hotel, I go to the gym sometimes, but if there's a pool, I prefer that. I sometimes carry my resistance band with me and try to be active outdoors. However, I know for guys it might be a bit different, if they want to lift weights. then they might need gym. If your hotel has a gym or pool, utilize those facilities. Also, there are some gyms that you can use without a membership, like, not the gym at the hotel, but like there are some private gyms which you can use without a membership. Like some of these gyms offer a day pass. So, like for the day, you like buy a pass and you can use the gym. And, like just for the day, trying out the gym, and for the rest of the trip, if you have free time, go again. Exploring a new city on foot, well, that's cardio. And hiking up to see that epic view, that's leg day, right? Try other adventure activities too, like paddle boarding or even just swimming in the ocean is a great way to stay active while having fun. Dance it out. You could try cultural dances wherever you go. Like it's an amazing and very fun workout. Explore through movement instead of sightseeing from a bus. Rent a bike, walk through markets, or take active tours. Also, let me remind again, you could pack light, like fitness gear. You can bring a resistance band, like super lightweight, easy to pack, or a jump rope. Takes up almost no space, and like adds variety to your workout. I take the stairs sometimes if there is any, because that's really good exercise too. Like small changes add up. Oh, one more tip about exercises. If you're flying out somewhere, do airport workouts. For example, if you went to the airport early or if you have a long layover, walk the terminal instead of just sitting. Check out the stores in the airport. That's a good way to exercise and, like keep active instead of just sitting and waiting for your plane without, like moving. All right, next up, food. First, for the airport, pack nuts or fruit to avoid unhealthy airport or convenience store snacks. Actually, even if you are driving or taking the train or another vehicle, when you get hungry, you will eat whatever is available on the way. If you see a burger place, you'll just stop by there and end up eating a lot of French fries, but if you have healthy snack with you, that will help until you get to have full meal with options to choose out of. And when you arrive your destination, you want to try local food and restaurants in the area, of course, but balance, my friend. Like you want to eat well without missing out on good food. You just need to mix it up with healthy meal courses. If it is going to be a long trip, prefer a place with kitchen. Not only do houses and apartments have kitchen, but also some hotels offer a room with kitchen right in the unit. So long-term extended stay hotels like usually have kitchens inside the unit. And and if you don't know how much you will stay, it is more flexible in the hotels to change your checkout, like date versus renting a house. But sometimes I prefer to book a house or apartment which feels more like home, home feeling. Yeah, when you pick somewhere with kitchen, you will cook or, like make some easy, healthy, fresh food for yourself instead of eating out or ordering in all the time. When you get hungry, if you are in a hotel room, you feel very tempted to, like order some food, room service, or like go out eat, even if you're not super hungry. But if you have kitchen, you can make something quick, like a simple salad or a like fresh fruit bowl with some yogurt. Enjoy local food, but balance it with nutritious meals when possible. Make sure at least one meal a day is something nutritious. Aim for a mix of protein, fiber, and healthy fats instead of just carbs. For example, order grilled fish with veggies instead of, like fried food. Go for local fresh options, especially in coastal areas. The fresh fish is really a good option. Tropical foods in warm climates and locally sourced meals that are naturally nutritious are really good options. Share dishes. If you want to try multiple foods without overeating, split meals with the person or people you're traveling with if this is not a solo travel. Eat slowly. It helps with digestion and lets you enjoy the flavors more. Stay hydrated. Carry a refillable water bottle, which I do all the time. And, like to avoid dehydration, especially in warm climates, like or after flights, you need water. Travel dehydrates you. Planes, different climates, salty foods. Traveling can be distracting and dehydration sneaks up fast. Set reminders to drink water. I sometimes forget drinking water, so like it's good when something or someone reminds me to drink water. Coconut water or electrolyte packets. They are great for replacing lost minerals, especially in hot climates, or after long flights. I prefer the unflavored electrolyte packets though, instead of the flavored ones, as an healthier option, because unflavored ones often has less added sugar. It's still important to check the ingredients list though, to ensure that no added sweeteners or unnecessary additives, even in unflavored options. Avoid excessive caffeine, which means limit the coffee and tea intake. The teas that have caffeine, they dehydrate you. So balance them with water. But there are some tea options without caffeine, like peppermint or chamomile tea. Prioritize sleep. Yeah, let's talk about sleep because travel can wreck your sleep schedule 100%. Time zones, weird beds, noisy hotels. It's a struggle. One of the best travel hacks to stay healthy and feeling well: adjust to your time zone as soon as possible. Jet lag is no joke. Try to sync your sleep schedule before you leave. Adjust your bedtime slightly a few days before traveling. If you land in the morning, stay awake until at least the evening. Local bedtime. If you're extremely tired and really need sleep, just take a 20 to 30 minute, short nap. A quick power nap can refresh you without messing up your nighttime sleep. And make sure that you set your alarm to wake up in 30 minutes, no long naps. After the nap, go out right away or sit in the balcony, backyard, somewhere you can get sunlight, or if it is not sunny, at least daylight as soon as possible. Natural light helps reset your body clock faster. Even if you're tired, it still helps. And this might sound hard, but it really works and you adjust to your new time zone way quicker. Use sleep aids if needed. Earplugs and eye masks, which are also known as sleep masks, or white noise apps, can help in noisy hotels or flights. I listen to rain sounds sometimes, that blocks the noise also. Rain and thunder is also, peaceful to listen to and helps with sleep. Well, even if you're someone who doesn't like thunder, probably you like the rain sound, I'm assuming. Oh, and blue light. Avoid blue light before bed. If you are on your phone before bed, turn on night shift mode if you haven't already set it up to go on automatically in the evening. It helps your brain wind down. Even better, try to avoid screens altogether an hour before sleep. Okay, we have covered fitness, food, and sleep, but what about mental health? Because travel can be overwhelming, right? Taking care of your mental health, keeping your mind right, emotional wellness while traveling is really crucial. For real, you are out of your routine, constantly stimulated by new places, new tasks, sometimes even feeling lonely. Even if you're traveling with people, you could still feel lonely if it's a business trip, if you're away from loved ones. So one thing I do when I'm on a business trip with others or a trip with friends, have me time. That is alone time. I take some time to myself, go for a solo walk, sit in a cafe, just breathe. Small breaks alone help recharge. Slowing down when needed is really necessary. If you're traveling solo too, take moments to relax instead of packing your schedule non-stop. Another tip, journaling. Even just jotting down a few thoughts at the end of the day helps process everything. What I do is I keep a gratitude journal while traveling. I just write down small joys from the trip. That keeps me in a positive mindset, not only when I write it, but also later when I encounter, like some difficulty during the trip or feel exhausted. I look at the journal and seeing all those moments noted, which were joyful, makes me appreciate my time, my trip. And don't forget about staying grounded. If you meditate, do it. If you have a playlist that calms you, listen to it. Yeah, and check in with your emotions. If you're feeling off, ask yourself, am I tired? Do I need food? Do I need to talk to someone? Speaking of talking, staying connected is huge. If you're traveling solo, make sure you keep in contact with loved ones regularly. Spend some time with them over video talk to curb the loneliness feelings. Feeling connected makes a big difference. Already mentioned journaling and meditation, but other mindfulness practices like breathing, staying present can help reduce travel stress also. Remember in the beginning of the video I said I will give some practical travel wellness hacks. So keeping fit and healthy while traveling is all about balance, small habits and planning ahead. Here are some practical, easy to follow tips to stay on top of your health and wellness without missing out on the fun. Pack smart, comfortable shoes, a good backpack, and layers. Being comfy means less stress. I don't like very heavy clothes, honestly, so layers are really for me. And short sleeves, t-shirts, and just put a jacket on when you need to. Keep your immune system strong. Wash your hands frequently. Seriously, airports, public transport, and crowded places are full of germs. Take vitamin C and probiotics. Supports digestion and immune health, especially with new foods. Don't overdo anything you're doing on your trip. Exhaustion weakens immunity, so allow rest days if needed. Take breaks. You don't have to do everything. Rest is part of the experience. Keep a small self-care kit. Lip balm, moisturizer, little comforts make a big difference. Also, pack a small health kit too. Include essentials like pain relievers, band-aids, vitamins. Make everywhere you go feel a bit like home. Think of your personal items you can take with you to your trip that gives you comfort. I have this little pineapple notebook that I carry with me, for example, which is cute. Stretch your body and move on flights and long rides. Do small stretches in your seat. Roll your shoulders, flex your feet, and move your neck to prevent stiffness. Get up every hour if possible. Walk the aisle on flights or make stops on road trips to stretch. There are compression socks that some people wear to help prevent swelling and improve circulation on long flights. I haven't tried those, so I don't know whether they work or not, so do your own research on that. Travel light to reduce stress. I know this is not easy for us, the girls, to do especially. We usually pack so much, but a minimalist approach helps you feel less burdened. I know that actually. I am sometimes able to do this, but the other times, not really. I end up traveling with so many clothes, shoes, and purses, all that stuff sometimes. Take some breaks from social media and taking photos and videos. Constantly documenting everything can take away from actually experiencing the moment. Bottom line is, staying fit and healthy while traveling isn't about being perfect. It's about balance, small consistent habits that keep you feeling good, and listening to what your body and mind need. It's about mindful choices that keep you feeling physically and emotionally well, so you can fully enjoy your trip. Move when you can, eat in a way that makes you feel good, prioritize sleep, and take care of your mental health. And most importantly, enjoy the journey. Don't stress over missing one workout or eating just a little extra. It's about feeling good, not being strict. That's it for today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with a fellow traveler. And let me know below in the comment section your favorite wellness tips on the road, the things you do while traveling that help you stay fit, healthy, and joyful. Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, and enjoy the adventure.